Hey guys, some gamer dude here. So some pre-orders came in, some things went on sale, I picked up some stuff, and I just thought I'd show off what I've picked up. Some of this you might be interested in because I think one of them you guys really might actually want me to talk about in the future because you know I actually do like this game. Some other stuff you might be interested in my opinion on it, and well, some other stuff it's a game I don't really talk about, but I do play off and on. And if you've been paying attention to stuff I've been putting out recently, you know, the thing I play off and on is Magic. My favourite deck at the moment is a mono white Ajani's Pridemate deck, and I've been thinking about making a white black, but now I bought the cards, I kind of want to make it mono, well, keep my Ajani's Pridemate deck, but make a mono black vampire life drain deck. Seems like something to be up my alley, because I like my Vampire Madness deck. I don't want to dismantle it, but I want more vampires. So I've got another playset of Vampire of the Diamond. These have gotten expensive now. They're $1.50 now. I don't remember them being that expensive when I first picked them up. Got my Bloodthirsty Aerialist. The art's actually upside down. My friend pointed this out to me because she's hanging upside down. I'm sure everyone's noticed that. But yeah, she would have fit into that rogue deck I had a couple of years back. But she's a Ajani's Pridemate flying for another colour and another toughness. Again, I really like life gain in Magic. I know it's not the greatest thing, it just holds off the inevitable, but I like the things it builds into. So, there. And I picked up a couple of copies of Ajani's Strength of the Pride. He's gone down from close to $20 to about $7, $8-ish, I think I picked him up. If I need another copy, I don't know if I will, I might. I'll probably buy it. This is going, actually I've got to find space in my mono white Ajani's Pridemate deck. And now that they introduced Pioneer, I can label decks Pioneer, and I've got more access to other cards. Ooh, we can do cool things. But yeah, I kind of want to make mono black life drain, just work into this. So go, okay, life drain, and then I wonder if there's any way to give it life link. That'd be interesting. Anyway, that's for Magic. If I do Magic for Pioneer, sorry about the crinkles, it's just putting it back in the paper bag. If I do Magic for Pioneer, it'll be a thing, but it'll be extremely casual. As I've said before, I don't play Magic beyond casual. I don't find it that interesting of a game. It's something I like playing enough for the themes and that, but don't really love it. Next up, a pre-order finally came in. I was expecting it much later on. The pre-order said it was due on the 5th of November, and they got pushed back to I think it was like the 15th of November, and then it came in a couple of days ago. It was apparently sent by sea down here, hence why we didn't get it on the 27th like the US did. It's Godzilla. So, I've already opened it. So, Godzilla. That box is lovely, isn't it? That is a really nice box. I'm really curious about Godzilla, and I think other people might actually be curious about my opinions on it, because it's gotten some wowzers bad opinions. People really seem to hate the sneak attack mechanic. People seem to hate the thing in general. But we'll see how it goes. I will review it. I won't go into gameplay for obvious reasons, but I'll just talk about how the decks play against each other, how they play against Naruto, how the new mechanics feel, etc, etc. I won't go through all the cards, but we get a nice King Ghidorah bat. This one's also King Ghidorah. Yep. Or Ghidorah, however they spell it these days. They keep changing things. Even this has got changes from norm, which I think are mostly mistakes. Nice. Oh, jeez. What seems to be 54 Godzilla. Good boy OG Godzilla. That really looks really nice. If I remember correctly, there's no German instructions now. They've cut it in Deutsch. So we've got English. That's the language I speak. It's the one you're listening to right now. Italiano. So, if you speak Italian, there you go. You don't have to listen to English. French. I have French blood, but I don't speak French, so I can't read that. And Espanol, so if you speak Spanish because you are Filipino, Mexican, or to a lesser extent, because I think everyone forgets Spain exists by this point, Spanish, there you go. It's kind of funny about that. I think it's more notable that Mexico and the Philippines speak Spanish rather than Spain itself. It's weird how that happened. I like the presentation in this one a bit better than the first one. All your extra deck are on the top. I don't like that it doesn't have space for sleeves because of something underneath. So it's a tray on top. And everything's shaken out. Ah, poop. I did not notice that would happen, but I think we can fix it up fairly easy. Yeah. I think they're in set order. Yes, they are. Is that 53? 51. So where does this go? Or are these... Oh, they're in the wrong slot. So... But yeah, I like how it's set up that... I'll move it up. Each of the 4 slots has space for sleeves. They're really easy to get out, and it makes it really good for storage, because I can just put the decks back in. I'm actually going to double check the Naruto ones now to see if, yeah. So, the 2 tournament packs, we'll just go over what I got. As I said, because these can hold the sleeves, that's why I'm a bit disappointed the ones for the extra deck can't. Descadoro, which is nice full art, looks really pretty. I'll get it in frame. Looks really pretty. I like the foiling on these. How it's a slight speckly foil and it's got nice full art. And for anyone asking, no, not for sale. I got comments about that one. Nope, not for sale. And King Ghidorah. I think they're both from the Mothra deck because they're both from the Rebirth of Mothra series. Focus. We're going to focus. There we go. Looks really pretty. Full art. Nice. So, the extra deck, it's, yeah, I don't like how they're not separated this time. So we've got Destroyer, Complete Form, Augur. Let's try to get in focus. See? Space Godzilla, Godzilla 2000, just actually really nice art. Burning Godzilla, Biolante, the monster plant form. I actually got to see that movie. Really wanted to see it for a while. Hasn't been released here, but I found a way. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Armor Mothra. And if it's really good, I'll order a copy from the States. Batra. Mothra 1992. Speaking of that, this isn't the Rebirth of Mothra, but the Rebirth of Mothra movies get a lot of crap. I quite like them. I've been watching them recently for the first time. I really recommend them. Mecha King Ghidorah. Kaiser Ghidorah. Good to get around to seeing the third one. Ghidorah, the God of the Sky, which actually looks really cool. New Gotengo. Not familiar with many of the robots. Mogura 2 SRF. Now, that doesn't look like red up the top. It looks like gold. I've noticed a lot of that in the... the colouring doesn't look right for some of them. I don't know if you'll be able to tell that on camera, but some of the ink looks faded. It looks like it's the end of the line. You can really tell up there. That looks orange rather than red. Cards are really nice, high quality. They feel a bit stiffer than the Naruto ones to me, but that just might be me. Super Mecha Godzilla, which is really cool. I'm not going to read over the text. I don't really want to stretch the video out that long. Mecha Godzilla, who looks like he wants to karate chop you. MFS Runaway, I'm not sure what that is. I think it's actually the backpack, not the Mecha Godzilla thing. I'm not sure. Kiryu Type 3, which looks really, really cool. Jet Jaguar. Why would you ever use that? Gigan. Godzilla 1972. Megalon, or as they're calling it here, Megaron. I don't know why you'd want a Mega Ronald Weasley, but there you go. There's actually a few cards that got the wrong name like that. Hedorah and Godzilla the Fourth Form. Did not like Shin Godzilla. I think I've mentioned this before. I really do not like that movie. I think it's boring. So we'll just go through the 4 decks. One thing I do not like about these sets is they don't actually take away the cards that are extra. So you gotta kind of figure out what are the cards you don't want. So let's just count for a sec. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 6, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54. So there's 4 cards you've got to get rid of. You've got to find the 4 cards you want less of. So, Little Godzilla, Destroyer Infant, and yes, you have to say it that way. I think it's a federal, an international law. Gigan 2004, which looks quite nice. I like the art there. Anguirus, which he has no other cards, despite being one of the oldest Toho characters. I don't know why they did that. Probably because of Battle Spirits. If you don't know, all the art is reused from Bandai's Battle Spirits game, which is funny because this is spoilers for a later video. Battle Spirits is made by Mike Elliott. Mike Elliott made Duel Masters. Ryan Miller, the man who made this game, worked on Duel Masters and Kaijudo. That's why this game's so much like them. So there you go. It's a 6 degrees thing. Biolante, the flower monster form, which actually looks really cool. Godzilla 1984. Rodan 2004, which, yeah, okay, buddy. Saptrap, which looks pretty cool. Actually, even a lot of the names of these ability cards come from, what's its name? Battle Spirits. Battle Spirits apparently never came out outside of America and Japan, and in America it only got like a couple of sets. I can make proxies of it if anyone wants me to try it out. Yeah. Fire Rodan, which actually I really like that art. That's cool. Destroyer, the flying form. Looks pretty cool. Godzilla Jr. He becomes the second Godzilla, I'm pretty sure. I remember the Destroyer movie. Megaguirus, which is the... I think that's the Dragonfly guy. Destroyer Aggregate. Looks pretty cool. Modified Gigan 2004. That's where he's got all the metal parts. Godzilla 1989. Looks pretty nice. Crystal Zone. Never liked Space Godzilla. I think it's a solid concept. I think everyone does. Infinite Heat Ray. Oxygen Destroyer, which is what killed the original Godzilla. And actually it's Creates Destroyer, and that's the player token for this. And Godzilla card game icons. Does it explain any... Well, this one doesn't explain any of the new ones. Brilliant. Hope the other deck does, because you get a player 1 and player 2 for each deck. So let's just go through this one. We'll just quickly flick through everything. Okay. Kumonga, which is a spider. It's going to creep people out. I like that. Matengo, he is a mushroom man. Mogura, good for him. He's a giant robot. Godzilla 1971. Yeah, there is a lot of Godzilla cards. Sander, which is War of the Gargantuans. Don't really care. Godzilla's Invasion. Godzilla the First Form. Oh yeah, this is the Shin Godzilla stuff in green. Yeah, actually a lot of cards have scraping on them. That's not me, because I've only looked at them once and I'm not that rough with the cards. Godzilla the Second Form. God, Shin Godzilla, you are so ugly. Godzilla 1964 with Mothra in the background. Mothra is a good character. I like Mothra. Gyra from, again, War of the Gargantuans. Godzilla 1954, and I like how they've done the color scheme to make it look like an old movie. I think it's called Cyper. Something up, forget the filter on GIMP and Photoshop. But it makes it look like an old photo. Looks really cool. I like that. Like that art. I actually would have liked more art of original Godzilla. Godzilla the Third Form, which is pain. Life is pain, but that's the whole theme of Shin Godzilla. Life is pain. At least looking at him. Rodan, which he towers above you. Godzilla 1965 with his iconic funny dance on the moon, I think it is. Gotta watch that movie again. It's funny. Godzilla the Fourth Form, which I actually think is one of the better Sentinel cards. Because when it's destroyed, you choose a battler with 3 or less power and kill it. So at least it does something on defense. Even if you swing into something and it dies, you still get something. Yeah, the cards feel really nice, high quality. I don't remember holding the Naruto ones outside the sleeves now because it's been so long. But yeah. Heat Ray, which is Shin Godzilla powering up. God, I hate the jaw thing, but it's part of the character. Unmanned Conventional Bomb. I think that's all of them now. Repel Godzilla Mission. Okay. And Player 2. So let's see if this one has the explaining of... No, well, of course it doesn't have the explaining, but it does have the... Yeah, it has sneakness, elusive and tough. So, yeah, I can't speak today. My mouth is a bit dry. I had trouble recording some videos last night, I think it is. And I've got to record them now. Because it's getting into summer and I'm going to have to mass record whenever I get the chance. Because at times it is too damn hot. So, Drat, which is, if you're not familiar with the Mothra movies, is a baby Ghidorah. And it's Dorat in the movie. We can't spell, can we? Batra Lava, 1992, which looks pretty cool. I like that art. I like the lightning on his head. I think he looks neat. This is all the Mothra movies. Mothra Speed Mothra, with Lightspeed Mothra. It looks cool. Aqua Mothra, because bugs in the ocean, it becomes a submarine. Because that Mothra is a guy. It's Mothra Leo. Monster X, I think that's from a video game, if memory serves correctly. Mothra's theme, the only musical part to get a card, because my boy King Shisa is not in this game. Someone at Bandai does not love me. But yeah, I like that the little fairy girls got into the set. And I didn't notice this on the computer, but that's Mothra's lava form. Didn't realise it. Should have realised it considering the next card is literally Mothra's cocoon. Fairy Mothra, which is a tiny Mothra that the fairies ride in the movie. Mothra Lava, 1992, which it caterpies using String Shot. If you don't know, the original Pokemon is mostly based on Godzilla characters and Ultraman, which makes it funny that Toho does the Pokemon movies, I believe, after some time. Oh, and the card back looks like that. It looks really nice. I really like it. It looks like it's coming up from the water, and the big ones look like lava. I like that. I like the or the sun. Could be the sun. Yeah. Primitive Mothra. I'm sure that's the third movie I've got to get around to seeing it. Mothra, 1996. That's Mothra Leo. You can tell because he's fluffier and his antennae are fluffier. He can sneak attack you for 5, so he can go boom. Now Mothra for the win, and he dies anyway. Mothra, the Phoenix of the Sea. I'm not familiar what that's actually for. Doesn't seem to be Boy Mothra. Mothra Leo, so it might be Mum Mothra, original Mothra. This is Rainbow Mothra. I'm not sure what that's about, but it seems to be fluffy, so it's Mothra Leo. That's King Ghidorah, 1991, because in all of the movies, I believe, no, the first and third movie, Mothra Leo fights King Ghidorah. The first one he fights King Ghidorah, the second one he fights Des Ghidorah. I believe that's the case. It's just a black repaint, basically. King Ghidorah, because Ghidorah is a species from outer space, I believe. That's the case. Shintoshin Collapse, which is, Gravitational Beam, which is, a lot of the art is really nice. There's a few cards not here from Battle Spirits, but not many. If they do Godzilla expansion, they're going to have to commission new art, which means this set's going to have to do gangbusters. Just putting it out there, guys, I don't think it'll do as well as Naruto. I don't think it'll do as well as Evangelion. I know a lot of people aren't going to like hearing this, but at least in my opinion, it's going to be a one-and-done deal. But at least you have it. I don't have King Ghidorah, King Shisa. I'm sure you might have some kaiju you didn't get in here. We all can't get what we want. But at least we have Mothra and a lot of other favourites. So, Star Falcon. There's only 2. Oh, the cards are out of order. Yeah, there's the third Star Falcon. Garuda, which is also out of order. Why is everything out of order? Because they're later on. That's why. Super X3. That was 49, wasn't it? Yep. Maser Beam Tank 92, BMT 92. Oh god, that's a mouthful. Gargle. I'm pretty sure that his name is Mispotsu, and he is from the Mothra movies as well. There's an evil version of the fairies, their sister, that rides this. Garuda. So that's where our third copy of Garuda goes. Super X3, which we've seen. Mogura, which I'm not sure what it comes from, but it looks kind of like it's doing Guyver's chest burst there. GX Griffin, I think this is all the weaponry thing, and Mechagodzilla. And there's Mechagodzilla 1993. I think that's like the second Mechagodzilla. Not sure. It's nice art though. Kiryu Type 3, so he's got an EX card and a normal battle card. Yeah, it's alright art. I don't recognise that in Battle Spirits. I'm going to have to double check that there is nothing new. I know that is in Battle Spirits, so Mecha King Ghidorah head. Mechagodzilla Shed, which I know is in Battle Spirits. Is that a look? Gargle 2, because it's not biological, it's a robot. Land Mogura. False Godzilla, which is Mechagodzilla with Godzilla colouring. He's a pretender. He's a transformer. There you go. That's your thing for today. Super X2. Your knowledge of Transformers from obscure things. And I've got to eat something. Multi-Purpose Fighting System 3, the MS3. So I guess we know what it means now. Absolute Zero, which is really cool art. I really like that the attack pose looks really fearsome. Armored Attack, which I think also looks really cool. And yeah, I like that. Your entire hand gains Sneak Attack 0. You just go Sneak Attack 0. I kind of win now. You just need 7 to use it. So that's it for this. Since this video has gone so long, I'll do this in 2 parts. I'll just name this something and name the other part something else. But yeah, expect another video today. This won't be my weekly video, I believe, unless something comes up and I really need more time editing this week's video. But anyway, this has been Some Gamer Dude, and I'll see you soon.